Before the world tells you who you are, remind yourself. Before doubts grow louder than dreams, speak life into your own spirit. The words you say each morning shape your whole day. So think, what are you telling yourself? Every morning is like a fresh page, and the first words you put on that page matter more than you think. What you say before the world's noise takes over becomes a story you end up living. Most people wake up and instantly react, checking their phones, worrying, rushing around. But true strength doesn't come from reacting. It comes from setting clear intentions. These 12 strong declarations aren't just empty phrases. They are tools for your mindset, anchors for who you are, and fuel for your goals. Say them with belief. Say them like your future depends on it, because it really does. I am not who I used to be. I am who I decide to become. That one idea can change everything. Too many people wake up weighed down by the past, old mistakes, past regrets, missed chances, and labels that no longer match who they are but still echo in their minds. But today, right now, you have the power to break that pattern. Your past may have shaped parts of you, but it doesn't control you. You're not the broken version of yourself from 5 years ago or even 5 minutes ago. You are the choice you make next. Every morning, you have a chance to vote for the person you want to become. Not the one your past prepared you for, but the one your vision challenges you to be. That version of you is built one small, brave decision at a time. You don't need approval from anyone to grow beyond your past. They don't get to decide who you're becoming now. Growth doesn't mean ignoring your past. It means refusing to let it control your future. You can keep the lessons without carrying the pain. You can carry wisdom without the weight. So say it clearly every morning. I am not who I used to be. When you say that, you take back your identity, your direction, and your future. You're not here to repeat the past. You're here to create something new, and the pen is in your hands. I don't chase, I attract. What is mine comes to me as I become ready for it. Let that truth sink in before the world starts pulling at you. The moment you stop chasing approval, people, chances, or outcomes, and instead start matching the energy, habits, and mindset of the person who already has what you want, your whole life begins to change. Chasing comes from a mindset of lack. It means you believe what you want is far away and out of reach, and that you need to push yourself to the limit to deserve it. But attracting comes from knowing who you are. It's knowing that when you raise your standards and grow, the right people, the right rooms, and the right results will come to your level. You don't need to beg for what's meant for you. You need to grow into the version of yourself who can handle it, hold it, and protect it. That means sharpening your thoughts, developing good habits, and walking with calm confidence, knowing that delays don't mean denial, they mean preparation. When you stop chasing, you stop playing small. You stop lowering your value. You stop showing the world you don't believe you're enough. Instead, you begin to attract, to pull in, to match the frequency of where you're going. And yes, it takes faith and patience. But more than anything, it takes choosing every day to live from a place of confidence, not fear. So say it every morning. I don't chase, I attract. And remind your soul that you're not here to beg for leftovers. You're here to draw in your destiny. And what's meant for you is already on its way. I write my own story. I'm not just watching life happen. Let that sink in as your first truth each morning. Too many people live life like they're sitting in the audience, watching things happen, waiting for someone else to give them a sign, waiting to be told what to do, waiting until they feel ready. But all that waiting gives away their power. Not you, not anymore. You weren't born to let the world write your story. You're here to write it yourself. Word by word, choice by choice, day by day. You're not a background character in your own life. You are the main role, the director, the editor, and the one who yells, let's go. The world may try to put you in a role that fits its comfort, not your purpose. But the moment you take ownership of your life, things begin to change. You stop needing approval. You stop reacting to everything. You become serious about your goals. You begin to understand that the life you want won't write itself. It needs your words, your actions, your bravery. Maybe your story has some tough chapters. Maybe there are things you'd change. That just means your story is real, and the best part about real stories is that they can change at any point if the author decides to write a new ending. So every morning, remember this: you don't need a perfect past to build a strong future. You just need the courage to stop waiting and start creating. You are not the audience, you are the author. And your next chapter starts today by your choice, not by chance. My time, my energy, and my peace are not to be wasted. Remind yourself of this before you even look at your phone, before the noise of the day starts pulling you in different directions. Because if you don't protect your life, someone else will try to use it for their own gain. You weren't born to be available every second, to be tired all the time, or to feel like you're drowning in responsibilities. You are not here to serve everyone else while forgetting yourself. Your time is valuable. It's a form of currency. Your energy is limited. It's something you invest. Your peace is necessary, not a luxury. When you treat these things as valuable, you stop saying sorry for protecting them. You understand that saying no isn't rude. It's wise. That not replying immediately isn't being distant. It's being centered. That choosing time alone isn't strange. It's powerful. Boundaries aren't walls that shut people out. They're doors that protect what matters most. And what's inside you, your focus, your purpose, your clarity, is too important to be lost in noise and pressure. You don't owe everyone your time. You don't have to say yes to things that drain you. So each day, before you let the world set your schedule, remind yourself, your time is limited, your energy is special, and your peace is priceless. Treat them like treasures. Move like they matter. Protect them the same way you protect the things and people you love. Because when you honor your own space, others learn to do the same. Discipline is my voice, and staying consistent is my strength. Let those words echo in your mind each morning, especially when you're tired, when motivation is missing, when the fire's low. Success doesn't come to the most excited. It comes to those who show up anyway. Anyone can feel driven for a short while, but real discipline keeps going long after the feeling fades. Discipline doesn't care about your mood. It speaks through action. It shows up when you're tired, when it's hard, when no one's watching. It says, I don't need to feel like it. I just need to do it. When you speak the language of discipline, you stop making deals with your excuses. You stop looking for easier ways. You stop tying your growth to how you feel. Instead, you move forward every day with focus because you know greatness doesn't happen all at once. It builds slowly through small actions done over and over again. That's what consistency does. It multiplies your effort over time. It turns average routines into amazing results. Some people may call you too focused. Let them. The journey may get quiet. Walk it anyway. The rewards might take time. Wait for them. Because while others start and stop, get excited, then quit, you keep moving, led by rhythm, grounded in discipline, and fueled by habit. One day, the things that felt hard will feel normal. What once looked impossible will become your everyday reality. That's what discipline does. It doesn't just change your routines, it changes who you are. So each morning, don't ask if you're motivated, just remind yourself, discipline is my voice and consistency is my strength. With those two, there's nothing I can't achieve. Choose to rise, to grow, to step into the next version of who you are. That's not being insecure, that's being responsible. It means you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love who I am, and at the same time say, but there's more I can become. Growing from that place is strong because it's not based on fear. It's based on being thankful. Thankful for how far you've come, for what you've learned, for your pain, for your strength. When you know that you are already enough, you stop running after approval and start chasing your vision. You stop trying to prove your value and start trying to fulfill your purpose. And every time you choose to grow, you're not pushing away who you were, you're honoring who you're meant to be. You're building your future without losing your worth in the present. That balance means everything. So don't let anyone confuse your growth with not liking yourself. Let them know you're not pushing forward because you're lacking something. You're doing it because something inside you believes you were made for more. And you won't let comfort destroy your purpose. Say it to yourself every morning until you feel it deep down. I am already enough, but I choose to grow. That's not being weak. It's being wise. That's not stress, it's strength. And that way of thinking will help you achieve great things. No voice outside is stronger than my truth inside. Say that with confidence each morning, because the world is full of noise. People sharing opinions from all sides. Critics hiding behind screens. Others putting their own ideas onto your life. But your strength begins when you decide the most powerful voice you listen to is the one inside of you. The one that knows your purpose, your values, your dreams, and your worth. You weren't put here to be changed by every opinion or to make yourself smaller so others feel comfortable. You weren't born to please everyone else. You were born to lead your own life. And that leadership begins when you trust your voice more than anything else. Because if you don't listen to your inner truth, you'll be pulled in every direction looking for approval, scared of judgment, and slowly forgetting who you are. But when you stay grounded in your true self, when you stay close to what matters to you and what you're here to do, other people's opinions stop controlling you. Critics may still talk, but they won't shake you. Praise may come, but it won't change who you are. You'll move forward with clear purpose, not confusion, with direction, not waiting for permission. Your truth inside becomes your map, your support, your fire, and it won't let you drift. It won't let you give up. It won't let you forget what you're made of, even when others do. So rise every day and tell yourself, no matter how loud things get outside, they will never silence the truth I carry inside. That voice is my strength, my guide, and my responsibility, and I will follow it with all I have. I am made for pressure, ready for purpose, lifted by faith. That's more than just a saying. It's a way of thinking, a clear reminder of who you are deep down, because when life gets hard, when everything seems stacked against you, and when it feels like you can't take one more thing, you must remember you weren't made to fall, you were made to rise. Pressure doesn't break you, it builds you. It makes you strong, focused, and shaped in ways comfort never could. You're not here by mistake. You're not going through this just to make it through. You're here to grow through it, to become stronger, smarter, and more in line with your calling than ever before. You are not weak. You are shaped like steel in fire. And each challenge is sharpening what cannot be shaken. And when it all feels like too much, when your dreams feel slow, when your direction isn't clear, that's when your faith must speak louder than your fear, because faith doesn't always show you the full plan. It means you move forward anyway. It means you trust that all of this is shaping you for what you've been hoping for, that nothing is wasted and everything is part of a greater purpose, even if it doesn't make sense yet. Your strength isn't random. Your ability to keep going isn't by chance. You were made with a clear design to carry greatness, and greatness doesn't grow in ease. It grows in pressure. So every day, look yourself in the eyes and say it with belief. I am made for pressure, ready for purpose, and lifted by faith. Let that drive you through every tough moment, because you're not just making it. You're growing into something amazing, and your purpose is worth the weight of it all. I don't fear the unknown. I own the unknown. This powerful sentence is your morning fuel, your steady ground in a world that keeps telling you to stay safe, to play small, to avoid taking chances, and hold tight to what's familiar. But deep inside, you know you weren't made for safety. You were made for bravery. The unknown is not your enemy. It's your doorway. It's the open space where your vision becomes real, where bold steps change your life, and where the normal becomes something great. Too many people let the fear of not knowing keep them stuck, trapped in habits that slowly kill their dreams, but not you. You've chosen to see the unknown not as danger, but as opportunity, a space where your belief gets stronger, your courage gets tested, and your full potential shows up when you own the unknown. You stop needing everything to be certain and start walking with courage. You stop asking, what if I lose? And start asking, what if? If this changes everything, owning the unknown means showing up even when the way isn't clear, trusting yourself to figure things out, and knowing that growth only happens when you leave comfort behind. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having enough belief to take that first step. Every amazing life was built by someone who walked into the unknown with nothing but hope and belief. So let that belief carry you today. You don't need full certainty to move forward. You need strong belief. Say it each morning like a promise to yourself. I don't fear the unknown. I own the unknown. That kind of thinking will open doors. Fear would have kept locked, and soon the things that once scared you will become the foundation of everything you've built. Every rejection I face leads me closer to the right yes. Let this truth be your guide through each door that closes, each chance that slips away, and each no that hurts, because rejection is not the final stop. It's a redirection, a needed shift that takes you to something better, something that fits with your true purpose. When you hear no, it's easy to feel sad, to doubt your value or question your journey. But what if each no is actually a gift, a signal from the world showing you what's not right so it can guide you to what is? What if you believed that the right chances, the right people, the right doors can't miss you? You don't have to force your way into places that don't fit you. Just have to keep going with faith that the right yes is coming at the right time, perfectly matched for your growth. This way of thinking turns rejection from a dead end into a signpost. It helps you learn patience, strength, and trust in the journey. It reminds you your path isn't a straight road, but a winding one, filled with turns that make you stronger and wiser. So when something doesn't work out, don't fall with it. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep moving toward your purpose, because the yes you want is still out there, and every no you face is just a step closer to it. Use this as your morning promise. Every rejection I face leads me closer to the right yes. Hold it close as protection from feeling down and as a light of hope. Believe in the timing of your life, and remember, what is meant for you will never miss you. I am not falling behind. I'm exactly where I need to be to get ready for where I'm going. Say this to yourself each morning with strong belief, especially when you start comparing or when waiting makes you feel frustrated in a world that praises speed, fast success, and instant results. It's easy to feel like you're behind, like others are ahead, and you're stuck. But that feeling is not the truth. The idea of being behind is just a wrong way of seeing your personal timing. Your path isn't about being faster than others. It's a special journey planned just for you. Every slow moment, every delay, every quiet season is preparing you for something bigger. Sometimes life needs you to build strong roots in silence, gain strength alone, or learn deep lessons. No one else sees this slow part is not holding you back. It's getting you ready. So instead of rushing and forcing things, be patient and let that be your strength. Know that you're not in the wrong place. You are where you're supposed to be, not where your fear or comparison says you should be. The steps you take now, even if they're small, are moving you forward. Your timing isn't wrong, it's right on schedule. When you stop thinking you're late and start seeing yourself as being in the perfect spot, your stress goes away and your focus gets clearer. You stop fighting life and start working with it. So make this your daily truth. I am not falling behind. I'm exactly where I need to be to get ready for where I'm going. Let patience give you strength, and trust guide your steps, because your time is coming and it will be worth everything. I rise today to live like the person I've been hoping to become. This powerful promise is the link between who you are and who you want to be, the daily act of walking in your future self's shoes with confidence and purpose. Too many people wait for confidence before taking action, thinking they need to feel ready before they move. They can keep moving ahead, but real transformation doesn't wait for the perfect emotion. It starts when you choose to walk with confidence, even when uncertainty tries to pull you back. Walking like the person you've been hoping to become means living with the qualities, mindset, and routines of your future self right now, today, even before the outside world sees it. It means holding yourself with respect, making decisions that match your highest vision, and not letting fear control your direction. This is a step of faith, a strong belief that the future you're shaping is already inside you, just waiting to come to life. When you walk in this way, your words change, your energy feels different, your behavior lines up, and new paths start to appear. Because you're no longer waiting for approval, you're giving yourself the approval. This isn't pride, it's self-respect. It's the daily promise to live with focus and direction. Understanding that each move ahead is a move closer to the dreams you value deeply. So every morning say it with strength and certainty. I rise today to walk as the person I've been hoping to become. Let this way of thinking lead your actions, support your choices, and shift your whole life, because when you act like your future self has already arrived, that future starts to show up in your life now.